What's going on, guys? Kiger here. Season 4 is here. We got our hands on Birds of Paradise. Time to test around with her. She seemed kind of buggy, but I think you'll enjoy what I found. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so that was 200. I figured to show you the 200. That's what I have been doing the last several videos like this, and I do whatever's necessary off screen. At the exact 300 plus the 2 copies, well, plus everything you get from Pity, plus the 2 copies from the Battle Pass, I was able to get it to Rainbow 3. So we are going to see it at pretty much maxed out minus some levels. Now, as a reminder, let's run through the abilities pretty quickly. Basic doesn't do anything special. Passive, this took some testing because it shows up in Chinese in the game. So that I already reported that. Hopefully they get that fixed. But heals you when you swap to her, and if you're under 50% HP, gives you bonus defense. I did test it. I'm going to show you the testing, and then it scales up based on her star level. As you see, 16% under 50%, 16% defense, and then the active takes a ton of pictures, does damage, locks on when casting, stuns the target for 3 seconds, increasing your defense for 6 seconds. And when dealing damage, stuns them for 0.5 seconds. It's going to hit for, I counted 9, but it's possible there's 10 hits in there. Also reducing their movement speed and attack. At 2, reduces their defense, which is big. At 5, it increases the amount of defense it gives you by 50%, putting it at 22.5%. And then down here at 8, 1% damage dealt for every 1% increase to the owner's defense. After testing, this isn't just this ability, this is any source of bonus defense. Bonus from what's on your sheet. So if you are Mechanician and use the 3rd skill, that does the AoE around you but increases your defense. If you swap from water like Hydreiga over to here, because Hydreiga will give you a defense boost. You do the swap to her, you get that bonus defense, 16% defense as well. This is 22.5% just on the skill itself, and it'll have a percent bonus from every percent of bonus defense you have coming in. I believe the Capybara has a skill that increases your defense as well. So there's a lot of ways that you could just do a defense boost that will boost her damage, and her skill is fairly quick. Now let's jump over to the gameplay. Alright guys, I took everything off my character besides my main weapon, and the main fairy we're talking about is on the other team. She's at level 181, 184, and Rainbow 3. So first, we're going to test her basic attack. Checking out passive, as you see, it's in a different language. I took a picture right there so I could send it to them. Now we're going to check out her basic attack and see the change between a basic attack to a casting speed. I like the ching camera, and then camera ult. Really quick ability. Now let's check out how much damage it does. Boom. Settlement. Now the issue here is it's actually a lot less than it should be, and by testing with all the other fairies, there was some issue. Did a reset, moved things around, then it started working fine, but all the fairies aren't dealing what they are supposed to deal in this battle puppet. And I'm going to do some testing probably this weekend, I don't know, this weekend sometime, and figure out the stats of the puppet. What is reduced? Because this number right here is 1/6 of what it should be based on what the skill says. Once we have the fixed numbers, it'll be roughly a quarter to a third of the damage it's supposed to be. Alright, let's let it play. Now I'm going to compare it between the two Earth Fairies. Settlement 363, and we'll do Earth Airy, which will be a little bit above her as far as damage output, but no stun from Airy. So a little bit extra damage, no CC, a little bit less damage with the new fairy, but also has a ton of CC and healing capabilities. Now I'm testing the healing under half, 85 swap, get that heal, 98. So everything works. They need to fix those Chinese letters. The update has went through for the numbers on damage. Like I said, I'm going to do a follow-up video at some point going over what the damage mitigation is of the Scarecrow, and then if you guys want, I could do a fairy damage tier list, which is just flat damage, which one does the most damage. I think some people would like that. People have also asked for Fairy Garden, stuff like that. But she's looking very good. As far as her stun itself, as soon as you click the button, very similar to Rimuru, as soon as those things are in place, you're stunned for 3 seconds. Then it starts taking pictures. I counted 9 hits. Like I said, it could be 10, but I counted 9. And each hit will be 0.5 second stun. It appears to be, if you're still stunned during it, it doesn't count, it doesn't reset, you just take the damage. So I'm counting 3 that really work when I tested it with PvP. So that's an extra 1.5, maybe 2 seconds. So that's roughly 4.5 to 5 seconds done, which is the same amount of time as Licorice, which is 4.5 seconds, but also a lot quicker. Doesn't require a setup skill, which is nice because Earth doesn't really have any setup skills. She is effectively a setup skill. You can time her with Primrose and just shut someone down for 8 seconds. And then you add in Capybara on top of that. There's a solid 10 seconds. The opponent cannot touch their character. Earth is going to do some wild things. Let me know what you guys think down below. Until next time, guys.